Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are going to be drawing Banana Man once again, and today we're going to put him in a red dress. Why? 'Cause I wanted to draw this dress, but I don't like that lady's face. Alright, yep, so we're going to draw Banana Man in a red dress, and we shall give him the cat ears, because that's what we always do when we draw him in girl clothes. Alright, we should make him wider, maybe not that wide, but wider. I tried drawing her taller up because I want to be able to get the bottom of the dress, or draw the bottom of the dress. So that's like where the bottom's gonna be. So we're not really gonna be able to see her legs, which is, you know, fine. I don't give a shit. So that means we don't really have to try with that, which is good. Save me a little bit of time. That's where the bottom of the dress will go. Her legs kind of look big now, though, and her torso is not tall enough, so we can fix that by raising her up. And we're probably going to have to widen her, although we will make her waist skinnier because of dressness. I don't know. Dress make waist skinnier, I think. I don't know. I'm not a dressist. Or, wait, no. A dressologist. I don't wear dresses. Alright, cool. There we go. Yep, that's good enough for me. I don't really care too much about this part. Go ahead and put dim shoulder-rinos in there. Make that line right there. The shoulders are at the same height, so we good. Except for, you know, she is holding one of her arms, and that would... Like, I do that a lot. You kind of put your shoulder down a bit when you do that. I do this position a decent amount, so I'm going to lower her shoulder. Well, actually, I do like the opposite of this. I put my arm on behind my back and do this, so maybe that's why my arm goes down. But, yeah, it doesn't matter. Alright, we just put her one arm straight down, you know. Straight down. Except for that's not actually true. We're not putting that shit straight down. We're going to put it right there at her waist. And then kind of like right at her crotch. She's not grabbing her crotch, but like it's at her crotch. And for here, we'll go ahead and do like the same thing. This lady's holding a book. Are we going to give Banana Man that book? I think we might give him something. I don't know. I probably will end up defaulting to giving him this book because I am lazy and I will not want to draw something else. But, I don't know. I might not draw a book. I might draw the book. Who knows? Alright. That arm is definitely not the best proportionally, but you know, fine. It's a rough thingy. Go ahead and just add some shape for this hand that we're gonna pretend like we'll even end up drawing. Alright, so we put our arm right there, and then we need to connect his hand, which, yes, that actually connected how I wanted it to. Alright, he's looking pretty good, but not the best, but it looks pretty good. And obviously we don't need to worry about drawing a head because the head's just gonna be a banana. Not a banana, that's his name. It's gonna be a pumpkin. And if you wonder why his name is Banana Man, but he's wearing a pumpkin, it's because when I was typing his name, I don't remember if I was typing it first or saying it first. I can't remember. I was either typing his name or saying his name, and I accidentally said banana instead of pumpkin, or accidentally typed banana instead of pumpkin. So, yep. now we got this. We got Banana Man, named after a whoopsie. Alright, cool. This is weird. I mean, you can't tell I'm wearing glasses. You can probably see the shadow a little bit. I don't normally wear glasses. I can actually see a lot more lines. Will that affect the quality of this drawing? No. I can tell you right now, me wearing glasses isn't going to make a difference in this drawing. I'd have to be doing a lot more detailed of a drawing, probably, for the glasses to make a difference. Or be drawing something smaller. Which I'm not drawing something too small. I'm actually drawing something a lot bigger than I normally do. I normally do not draw taking up most of the page. Not on purpose. I actually want to take up most of the page because of wasting the paper. Am I drawing on the wrong page? Oh, shit. Whoops. Well, that's fine. We'll go ahead and put this as day 130. And that'll be day 131. The page before. Because whoopsies. We don't need to pay attention to that. Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. What are we gonna want to give her? Obviously, gonna be a pumpkin here. I'm gonna actually cover the neck, sort of, on this one, so that I don't have to deal with drawing that abysmal color. But, the air just shut off in the house, and now I can hear that I'm being very loud. Does it matter? No. I need to be loud, probably, so you can hear me. Oh. I'll be right back. I'm back. Alright. We lost our light. The batteries died. It's actually still down here, but the batteries are dead, so no light now. But now, it's time to continue drawing a dress. Alright, how are we gonna deal with this corner? We're gonna want to put some clothes folds in here, you know. You can put the clothes folds on after you've lined out the lines for it, the actual clothes, but that's too much work. I'm not doing that many steps. We're putting the lines on now, and they're gonna look okay. They could look better if I were to do it in a different order, but like I said, it's okay. Right. Well, I guess we're switching to the tiny liney. Moving right here. Kind of breach this up here. Because, well, how are we actually going to do this? I want to put the collar of the arm on here. Right there. Then do like that. Then this goes over. And then this is like under it. Because this is a little bit of like dark. And that is not exactly how we should have done that, but that's fine. It's not perfect or anything. But hell, when is it ever? Right, how are we gonna actually fix this arm, though? Because, well, these bumps are not exactly what I would call ideal bumps. We're gonna say it's fine for now, just so we can... What am I having? A fucking stroke? We're gonna continue drawing this stuff. I gotta make sure I say a curse word in every video. Don't wanna disappoint the people by not cursing, you know. That's what the people want, trust me. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Trust me, I know like one people. Like one of them. Like That's more than you know. Alright. What are we doing? 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 I'm not entirely sure, but we're just gonna do it anyways, because, well, what the fuck else are we gonna do? I don't know, let's draw some hand. I can't see the hand without the light. I really miss this light. When did I get Sharpie on my hand? I haven't used a Sharpie since this morning. I didn't have it on there earlier. Is that not Sharpie? It might not be Sharpie. I don't know. Alright, well, you know what? He gonna have these amazing fingers. Bam, look at that. All 5 fingers look like normal fingers. No thumb. We gotta give him a thumb. These aren't amazing fingers or anything. They're just passable enough. Why is my hair everywhere? It's almost like I'm long-haired. It's almost like I have long hair or something. Strange. Alright, yep. The pinky should be smaller, but I don't care because the hand is not exactly what I am fully focused on right now. I mainly want to draw the dress because of that was the whole reason I fucking picked this picture, because I like this dress. I think it looks cool, so I'm going to draw it. Well, not cool. Cool's not the right word, but whatever. It's just the word I'm going to use. Alright. Go ahead and do that. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we can go like this. And the arm is a little bit being pulled by the fabric is being pulled by holding the arm, so we'll try to do that. This is making it look a little bit more like a sweatshirt, and the arm is kind of a tad bit long, but you know, it's close enough to the same size. Close enough isn't what I want to do exactly, but close enough is close enough. Like, I'm not going to stress over it. The book will obviously go here, but I'm not going to bother drawing my hand right now. Now, it's time to draw the dress. And we're not going to give him boobs, because I don't know how the fuck to do that without shading it. Alright, there we go. And we'll just add the little dots. We'll add some lines there and some lines there. Probably should have done it off-center the buttons, but it's okay. So how are we doing this? 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 Are we gonna want the dress to start going out from here? That's how we're gonna want it to go. And then we're going to just sort of draw the outer lines of the dress first, and then we'll decide what the swoopiness is, and then we'll add the little wrinkles. And the wrinkles are not going to be as flat as I draw the skirts, or how I usually draw skirts, because this is a different material. It's a lighter material. It goes swoopier. And yes, swoop is the correct terminology. Trust me, I went to school once. There's a pencil. What? There's a pencil. That's not what I meant to say. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Alright, cool. You know, I really should be drawing backgrounds right now. Not drawing dresses, but you know, who the hell wants to learn how to draw backgrounds? What day is it? Pff, yeah, I got like half a week to learn to draw backgrounds. That's fine. Or I guess it's not background, it's landscapes. How do you learn how to draw landscapes? Like the landscapes you see and shit. I don't even know how to learn it. That's the main reason I've been putting it off. I guess I'm probably just not going to learn it at all, and I guess I'll find out. I could stick to just drawing a lot of buildings, though, because that could definitely, I could just do that instead. Alright, we're going to want to bring this part of the dress out more, actually, because of more floopiness. Also, hopefully not, but I'm just going to say it in this video, my videos might have to pause for a little bit in like a month, for like 2 weeks, but, or at least I know the regular videos will have to pause, but hopefully I won't have to pause the art videos overall, because, well, I'm going to be leaving. Will not be at this place of recording, so I won't be able to draw right here. Have to record in weird places. Gonna dig a hole. That's gonna be very important. That's a very, very important. Gonna dig a hole. Alright, yep. Alright, now we got our dress-a-rooney. Let's go ahead and add the floopy bits so we know where exactly we should be putting this line. There's the floopy bit. We're gonna lay down in a position that's gonna become uncomfortable in like 2 minutes, and we can no longer see the reference, which is that's kind of good actually. I don't want to be able to see the reference right now. We're gonna do this floopy stuff. Improved. Although I might actually not want to sit in this position, because like I said, it's already uncomfortable. We're gonna want to go like that, go like this. Alright, I'm not sitting in this position. I thought I would be able to sit like that for longer. It's comfortable for like 2 seconds. It would be nice if it was comfortable, because it's kind of a convenient-ish position to draw in. It's not the most convenient. It's still pretty inconvenient, but I mean, it's like, it's decently convenient. Alright. There we go. Keep drawing some lines and shit. Let's try to make this one like this, maybe. We'll connect those top lines a little bit better, like, later. Like, we'll make them actually go up the dress like they're supposed to in a minute. So we'll go ahead and just draw a line like that, because this is going to be, we could also cut this a little bit. Because we want this to be like this. Go up there and make a little fold right there. You know, that's probably the closest fold we're gonna have to like how I do with the skirts. We're actually gonna want to round it a little bit more. Maybe mellow it out a bit. Looks a little too defined compared to all the other ones. Which, defined isn't necessarily a bad thing, just if it sticks out too much, even if it is good, one really good thing in the midst of a couple mediocre things can make it look bad, so we're going to do what we can. Whoops, that might be wrong. I was kind of thinking of like doing one like this. But like, if I'm gonna make it bend in a little bit more, let's try. There we go, that's pretty good, and we can use that line too. And this, you can't, whoops. How do I throw my pencil that far, like, all the time? I always just, like, accidentally chuck it across the entire screen. Alright, let's go ahead and try to get some of these lines on the actual dress now. Now, the actual dress can have some folds in it too. Yes, I know, folds in the dress. Wow, in the actual dress too. Wow, I didn't know they could do that. That's crazy. You never had folds outside of the original designated folds down there. Wow, that's so crazy. I know. I'm gonna stop talking now. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, we can add some folds pretty much anywhere where it looks like it could use a fold, but like not one where it looks like, oh, this is like super out of place in here for no fucking reason. We don't want to do that because, well, that looks bad. But a fold in a place where, that makes sense. Yeah, we can do that. There we go. There, and we'll add a little bit of oddities to the end, a little bit, and I think that's about good. But I do kind of wish that the dress had a little bit of a chest, or a not chest, a stomach part, which it could be blocked by the arm, but I kind of want there to be one right here, visibly. So we're going to kind of cut it right there, and we're going to pull the dress in, and it's going to be tight there. We'll go ahead and erase that, you know. Even with the glasses, still got to get up close to the freaking... Still got to get up close to this thing. Probably because these ain't the right prescription, but you know, whatever. And then we will go ahead and add some lines here. And then just some more lines in here. Probably not those ones, or we won't keep those ones, but yeah, I think that's good. I actually really like this. Turned out pretty well. Definitely could have done a little bit better with the 3D, no, that's a B, D, 3D-ness of the dress, but you know, I think it still looks good, so we'll take what we can get. And there's freaking hair everywhere. Wonder whose it could be. Couldn't be mine. Why would it be one of the only people who goes in this room's hair? Why would it be the only person in this house who has this long of hair? Why would it possibly be like that? Or mine? I think I'm just not going to draw these legs because, well, I know I'm not really going to be able to make them look as good as I want them to. And just adding something that bad is probably just going to stick out a little too much. So we'll keep it not there. However, you think my batteries are charged for the time lapse? Oh wait, I still need to draw her pumpkin. How we gonna draw this pumpkin? I'm not entirely fully sure yet, but you know, whatever. Alright, so first I'm going to pause this and pull up a picture of what's-his-face's pumpkin. Alrighty, I got myself pictures. Got myself a whole file of pictures of Banana Man and ow. Oh, I don't have Baby Banana Man in there, but that's fine. Baby Banana Man's not canon anyways. Are any of the girl versions of Banana Man canon? I don't know. Haven't flushed out his character very much, so they could be. But at the moment, he just wears overalls, as that's his normal clothes. But that could change. I don't know. How are we gonna want to do this? I don't know. We're gonna put the bottom of the pumpkin right there. So we're going to go like this. Alright. And we'll build off of this. I would prefer to make the pumpkin a little more, like, rounder when I'm making them wear girl clothes, though, because then it's like more cuter or whatever. But because this isn't exactly like a manly pose or something, so I want to make him look more rounder, if that makes sense. And not just because he's in the girl one either, but you know, I don't think I've ever drawn any girls in like non-feminine poses. I don't know. I like only draw girls, so it's possible that I have, but from thinking, most of the fighting poses I've done have been of men. So yeah, maybe I should draw some muscular women tomorrow. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not good at anatomy. And I really need to learn how to draw landscapes. Alright, so, yep, as per the rules, his eyes shall go right here, and right here, as per the rules of Banana Man. And yes, there are rules to Banana Man. There are rules to any character, for the most part. Alright, let's go ahead and start drawing the sides of this pumpkin, just so we can get something for the pumpkin. Is that how we're gonna want to do this? Yeah, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We can just draw these as the sides. I was trying to think of if I wanted to add like a little small side on it or not, but I think it's fine. I think it'll be fine. It's not gonna like affect it too much. I am gonna have to come up with some actual permanent lines for him though. Because at the moment, every single time I draw his pumpkin, the lines are just guesses and like improvised lines. Which is fine for now, but I'm gonna need to make him more of a solid character if I'm gonna keep drawing him, which I will. I just default to drawing Banana Man whenever I don't know what to draw. Alright, there's his head. It's very round today, not too many like oddities making it too pumpkin shaped. It's kind of just very circular shaped. There's a lot more wrinkles on this side than there is that side, but we're going to ignore these weird oddities and we're going to tiny line the dress. We'll be back. Time lapse. Alrighty. Yeah. I like how it turned out. Looks good. See you next time. Jeff, or Banana Man in a dress.